Good evening and salutations, my soap opera fans. So, question of the night: what do you like slash what do you like or dislike about Victoria Newman on The Young and Restless? Now, now there's so many people. Let me fix this. Okay, there we go. There's so many people that do not like this chick. I mean, when I first started watching this show, I didn't like this chick. I literally called her the Ice Princess. I've only been watching it. I've been watching it that long compared to other people, and I want to know from everyone else, what do you like? There's a lot of people that dislike her, and I'm pretty sure I want to. We're gonna sit there and list them all down. But I also want to know if anyone actually likes her as well. Let me know in the comments, or in the live stream. Danny's in the chat. Was good, Danny? Blackmon's in the chat. How you doing tonight, Blackmon? Thank you for joining. I just tapped on the AC and I felt like that was a mistake. So I'm gonna be snipping like I did some stuff that I didn't do. Danny, how's the channel going? I see your numbers are still going up. Still doing your shorts. Danny, what is it called? The source. Hope everyone had a great day. De Havlin, how you doing tonight, De Havlin? You're gonna have to sneeze or something. I know it. LaShanta's in the chat. How you doing, LaShanta? LaShanta, how you doing tonight? Hope everyone had a great day so far. Now, as always, we're going to sit thinking for all the soaps. General, Days, B&B, GH. Tamara's in the chat. How you doing, Tamara? Queen Nikisha's in the chat. How you doing tonight? Laura B's in the chat. What's good, Laura B? And I'm pretty sure Tamara, just again, in case I didn't say, was good, Tamara. Thank you for joining. GH was, probably GH was not that much of a step up from yesterday. It was slightly better, but not really that much. Like, did anyone actually like GH today? Like, it was just okay, to be honest. Lord B's in the chat was good, Lord B. Darby's in the chat was good, Darby. Darby says, what I love about that chick is that she will die alone in a mansion full of cats, and yet none of those cats will love her. Damn. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, LaShanta. I said the same thing. It was like, oh, I did it because you've always over the years gave me pause to make you think that you're going back to Steffi, and that's why I allowed myself to do it. I'm like, y'all, both of y'all look like a pair of jackasses. Both of y'all. And Liam was like, but we're here because of you. I didn't lie. I'm like, I'm sorry, what? What what did you say? Then he says, have not get any views yet, back to slow again. Well, yeah, I mean, here's the thing, though. That's just how it is, though. Sometimes it's that's how it is. Sometimes, um, you got your slow periods and you got your fast periods. Um, so just stick with it, though, and do not give up. I'm glad you're doing good on Blackmon, and I'm pretty sure what's up to you, Darby. How you doing? Big Nate was good. Eh, took pretty much almost all of them. Except for Days. I think Days is actually still good. Days is actually still the best one. And then Wino is actually the second best one. Yeah. There was somewhat of a tie to some extent. Nope. Days is still better. Never mind. Um Nikisha, I'm so disappointed, GH. I was potentially excited about Eddie Main because I wanted Lois. Don't care. I was gonna sit there and ask, does like anyone even actually care? Uh I thought GH was okay, but not great. Yeah, it was literally just like somewhat average. Yeah, my day was good. How was yours? Thank you for asking. Jonathan's in the chat. Jonathan, I got some questions to sit there and ask you, Jonathan. Ariana's in the chat. Yes, definitely survived another hell day. We did it together. We did it. We all did it. Ariana. Thought about you when I was at Starbucks. Danny says, no, not giving up, staying here, just trying to find new ideas. Okay. All right. I like that. I like that. Cooking. Our dude's gonna be in the kitchen cooking. And speaking of that, Nikki says, sorry if I don't chat much. I'm in the kitchen cooking. I'll be listening though. Okay, good. So Jonathan, you ever heard of an anime called well, first of all, yeah, we'll go with that. No, never mind. You ever heard of this show way back in the day on the sci-fi channel called it was called Defiant. You actually had a video game. I don't know if you actually remember that. Yes, it was called Defiant. Defiant and Dominion. Bobby says, not a fan, don't trust Nan. When Douglas was there, he teamed up with them against Tom. And Monique is in the chat. What's good, Monique? I'm glad to hear that, Davlin. Yep, that's very true. Monique said, I don't like how she always gets her way when it comes to the Newman Enterprise. She talks about how Victor gave Adam a company to run, but didn't he give Rap? Yep, very good point. Ariana says we did it together without Star. And now we're here. Yes. Oh my God, I'm so happy about that. Okay, so Jonathan, so you do remember Defiant. Okay, cool. I remember the other show though. It was like right after it was called Dominion. I know it probably wasn't for everyone, but I wonder if you remember that. Definitely says, Albert, I'm liking Snow's, I'm liking Channel 2 stories. I mean, you're watching? Oh, Lord. Okay, so Lobby, you also remember Defiant. Okay, nice. Damn. That was a good. I don't know why. I was just thinking about that show today. Maybe says I want Thomas to start having standards and boundaries with everyone, especially Hope, Brooke, and his dad. Yeah, definitely Brooke. Johnson's domain. Yep, with the Angels. Yep. Okay, good. Um, Eagle Fang said, "What's up, Robert? It's a relief that Chase and BQ and being written with respect for each other, characters themselves. Yeah, no, actually, yeah, I do like the fact that he isn't they're judging her. And yes, Lashanta, I actually wrote that in my yeah, when she smelled that perfume on Audrey, she was like, ah ish. Um but I do like the fact that he's not just going to sit there and up and run and judge her because of the whole, finding out about the Tracy helping him get back his job. So I thought that was pretty cool. But yeah, Lashanta, and the thing is, when she walked up, she was like, Audra. I just net there looking at her like, yeah, I know my own name, but thank you. Ariana said didn't see B&B today or see a review. Yeah, no, I didn't actually have time to do a review. Ariana. I was happy to actually had time to do the GH review. Because even you could but usually on Tuesdays I may just have time to just do one review. I mean, to be fair, Ariana, it's not like you miss much. A little bit more. There for now. So I'm actually back to this now because, well, And I have my other one, and I didn't feel like experimenting. Tracy Steves in the chat was good. Tracy Steves. Eager Fang says Olivia. She long lost sister from Like Live has to chill out. She's going to drive Eddie Maine or Matt. What's good, Tracy Steves? Thank you for joining. And yes, thank you, Darby. Hit the like button. It really does actually help. Um, Ariane said, I just want to know if I missed anything I could tell with GH review you were impressed. Um, you didn't. Well, honestly, tell you the truth, Ariana. The only thing is that Hope pretty much seemed like she was done. She seemed like she was done with just the relationship, and honestly, tell you the truth, they both like Liam lied, and Hope tried to make it seem like it was Liam's fault for always second guessing herself in the relationship, and that's why she allowed herself to be seduced by Thomas, which I thought was a total cop out. You know, Johnson says, "Yep," and being human. Jesus Christ, Jonathan, you done took me back like at least a couple of years with that. Like seriously, you really took me back a couple of years with that. And what's good, Spider Quake? That's the chick from Laura something from Smallville. And remember, Jonathan, there's actually two being humans. There's the American one, and then there's the British one, which I did actually watch both of them. Toy Quick says, "Watch Seeking Erase tomorrow so we can talk about it." Yes, hopefully everyone is kind of caught up at this point. Um, W says, "I don't see that Thomas and Hope will end happily ever after, but everyone will leave and find new relationships apart from one another." Is it Vander or Vander Vogt? I've always had a hard time pronouncing her last name, Jonathan. But yeah, you know exactly what I'm talking about, though. And what's good last day? Ariana says, if Hope is truly done, it'll be the first time that I know of that Liam will be really single. Damn, that isn't. Like Quick says, well, I'm saying is, I hope everyone caught up. Well, Spike Quick, if they didn't catch up, then I guess it's too late at that point. Freddie was good. Freddie, thank you for joining. Valerie's in the chat. How you doing tonight? Ariana says, I enjoyed the original version of Being Human, which is the English, not so much the US. Ooh. Damn, Ariana, you watched that show? See, that's another reason why I'm so glad you're in the chat. That is so cool that you actually know that, though. Like, seriously. Nope, I'm not touching that. Johnson says we had a gun competition yesterday and again today on yes with Gabby. Which I'm not gonna lie, something about it, it's like, all right, she came over there and she was like, all right, I'm gonna kill you. Okay, well, I'm not gonna kill you, but if you do anything again, I'm gonna kill you. And then you find out that his match for the matching service was with Melinda. LaShanta says she was glad when Stephanie got married because she didn't have to be insecure. Damn. But then she used that today talking about, oh, you always made me feel some sort of way, and you know, and then she was like, oh well, my like I'm not gonna be like my mother, and I'm like, what? Well, I'm not gonna lie, half of the stuff you're listening to saying right now is literally coming out your ass, like just the things that you have to hide for a while, and then that's it. You know, the source is actually not that hot. It is gonna take me a minute to get used to this again now. But yeah, I didn't like that though. Double C's in the chat was good. Double C. Johnson says Brady really threw his chances of maintaining custody of. Yeah, it was exactly. Jonathan, we were getting into that yesterday, but I sat there was like, bro, what are you doing? Like, what do you like? You come to her place, you have a gun. Your own daughter has called the cops on you. At this point, I think you pretty much kind of hit rock bottom. LaShanta says Hope cheated with Liam and got pregnant with Beth. Yeah, I mean, my whole thing is like they both did wrong, right? Liam more than Hope. Okay, if we're gonna be honest. Um, the fact that Liam sat there and looked her straight in the face and was like, "I didn't do anything wrong. You did." What? Like I'm when he said that, I actually said that out loud because I was like, I couldn't believe he actually said that. I was like, bro, are you kidding me? Double C says Rachel out here snitching on daddy. Yeah, exactly. Like I said, you hit rock bottom when you got your own damn door to snitch there snitching on you. That's a problem right there. That's a problem. Let's see. First of all, I want to sit there and check the likes. Man, I wonder what happened to Poor Charles podcast. Wow, this is taking so long. Johnson said, "Do you think Stephanie and Kristen should trust Dimitri because AJ don't?" You know, no, no, I don't. He had no problem sitting there holding on to Kate Roberts until he got what he wanted. So no, no, I don't. Do you? Lashanta says, "Hope just owned it. You were hot and bothered, and you acted on it." Exactly. I I would have had much more respect for her in that scene if she just would have sat there and owned what it is. Ariana said, "Yeah, I am always have unicorns out his ass, always thinking a lie isn't real." That unicorn thing is never gonna get old. Makai's in the chat. Was good, Makai? Monique said, "Y'all remember when Liam was jealous of the connection Finn and stuff he had, and Thomas called him out on his hypocrisy, saying Liam is fine with Steffi was waiting on the sidelines." Yeah. Johnson says, "I think EJ is right to be." Yeah, I do too. 100%. Now, Jonathan, you watch anime. Johnson says, "I think." Jesus Christ. Okay, Jonathan, you watch animes, right? Well, obviously, I'm assuming that you watch animes. So there was a show way back when, called Gundam Seed Destiny. One, I want to know if you actually watched that show or if you watched any Gundam series, and then we'll go from there. Okay, so you have watched it. Okay. Johnson says, "Well, the kid with the ape kidnapping story is still dragging out." Yeah, it is. So we got 32 people in the chat. We got 15 likes. If you are enjoying the stream and you signed in, hit the like button. Really does help. Jonathan, you know that. Okay, damn. See, that's why I rock with you, Jonathan. I'm saying that because they're actually coming out with a new movie next year. Like, not a remake, not like just adding in extra scenes. I mean, like, new movie, new story, and everything, which took years to do. So I'm very happy about that. I have to remember I don't have the whole thing. Why is this? Okay. Wow. Johnson says that sounds interesting. Yeah, I listen. I waited for that for a hot minute, and Jonathan, I'm not gonna lie. The stuff behind the scenes, like all the drama that happened behind the scenes, was almost as interesting as the show. With the wife not liking certain characters and coming in late with storylines and everything, and then they planned on making a movie, and then her health declined. I mean, like I said, it was. Oof. Lashanta says, "See, the reason I don't like Brooke is she lied for nothing. Now she told Riz she don't know if she can trust Tom. The whole other thing though is Lashanta. When Rich finds out, they're gonna break up. They're literally gonna sit there and break up. And so putting them back together just seems so stupid." Johnson says my favorite Gundam show is G Gundam. It's funny. As a kid, I liked it, and then when I grew up, I didn't dislike it. I still actually have the box set somewhere, but also liked a lot of the old school stuff though, like Zeta Gundam and stuff. So anything like Universal Century, I loved, and of course Unicorn Gundam. Yes, I was. Yeah, Darby said they're trying to push Lena and Lee together. Ice Woman. Wow. Okay, we got a new person in the chat. Welcome, Ice Woman. Ice Woman 1887 says Brooke isn't telling Reg for one reason. She doesn't want to push back on trying to break up Hope and Thomas. Hmm, maybe. And welcome, Ice Woman. See, hitting that like button really does help. Yes, no joke. Really does help. Darby says, I don't have the attention span to watch any Gundam cartoons. Yeah, no, trust me, I get it. It's definitely not for everyone. I still got to finish watching Attack on Titan, so that's right. Welcome, welcome, Ice Woman. But yeah, and Monique says now that Adam and Nick and Sharon are going to be working together, what will Victoria and Nate have to say about that? Of course, Victoria will say Nick is betraying the family working with Adam. Damn. I don't even know the character that much, and I feel like she would do something like that. Freddie says Sam better watch her back when it comes to Miss Wu, because she was lucky when Max snuck up on her at the docks. Next time, she might not be exactly. And the fact that she's been doing this whole PI thing for a hot minute is just insane, and yet you still getting snuck up on. Lashanta says Hope told Liam they gotta work out their future in the marriage when they go from here. I guess she would be okay if he had no dealings with Stephanie. Very true. Jess is in the chat. Let's everyone say what's up to Jess. Um, yeah, that like I said, they both look like a pair of jackasses. Johnson says tomorrow we're finally gonna see Kate version of Kristen doing a scene with Sunny. Yeah. What do you think of that, Jonathan? What do you think of that? Ice Woman says Victoria needs to be knocked off her high horse. Damn, okay, first of all, does anyone on okay, I'm assuming that does anyone actually like Victoria on the Young and the Restless? That's number one. That's my first question. My guy Kyrie is in the chat. Kyrie says, "What I like is for Victoria to fall in a pit head first with a permanent memory loss and be decent from what once. What I hate is everything." Damn. I was gonna sit there and say, does anyone, unless everyone say what's up to Kyrie's. Does anyone actually like this track? So crazy. I've watched the show off and on for a little bit. I've not seen one person say anything nice about Victoria Newman once. Johnson says, "I'm interested in seeing how will she work with Maurice Bernard." Well, I guess we'll all wait. I guess we'll all sit there and wait and see. I'm not going to be super pessimistic yet. Monique says, when Finn finds out about the kiss between Stephanie and Liam, who will he blame, Liam or Steffi, or say to Steffi, the first time he kissed, you weren't expecting it, but the second time you didn't stop him. Very, very good point. You know what they say, lie about mission. Lobby says, I barely know her, but I can say, but I can't say I don't like her. LaShanta says, Albert, do you know Steffi had Kelly first? Then when Hope was pregnant with Beth, Brooke told Steffi to fall back. Wow. Damn. Ariana says, oh, Victoria, you are your father's daughter without the recipes. Hmm. Kind of like Carly. Kind of like, I mean, kind of like Jocelyn with Carly. It's, you know, kind of like Jocelyn with the whole Carly situation. Tracy says, like Victoria, her character is a shady one, but she plays the role well. Wow, that's one person. That is interesting. Last day says, I never liked Victoria. She always comes off hate to people. And again, I don't like any Newman but Adam. Oh, Tracy likes her. Interesting. Ida's in the chat. Ida said, hello. No, I don't like Victoria. Damn. We got one versus, I don't know, like 1,000 something. Of 33 people. Darby says, Chendel is in the chat. What's good, Chendel? Thank you for joining us tonight. Exactly, Ariane. That's what I was meant to say. I was like, just like Josh. I mean, just like Jocelyn. And Ida's in the chat, and Chendel's in the chat. Make sure I say what's up again. Darby says, I thought I was going to bust a gut when Brady, Bella, and Jada thought they were going to get away with it. And Melinda said, no. I was surprised that Jada thought it was just going to be an open and shut case. Justin says, I hope that when Adam and Nick work together, they start to grow as actual brothers bond. That may be too much to hope, but it's possible. It would be something different. Monique says it would be a blow to Victoria if all her staff quit working for her and decide to join Adam, Nick, Sharon's team. You know, the sad thing is, I wouldn't be surprised. I would not be too surprised. Because I can imagine how Victoria is as far as working with her. Now, Kyrie says Victoria makes Nina look like an angel. Oh, it seemed like it wasn't. Okay, whatever. Jay Blue's in the chat. What's good, Jay Blue? Just says, these last few episodes, GH has been boring. Yeah, that's exactly what I was saying in my review. I was like, Just says too much Lucy. It wasn't. That's what I was going to sit there and say. It wasn't that much better than yesterday. Like it really wasn't. Was good, Jay Blue. Um, Eagle fan said, Gregory? How long does Gregory live on GH? I mean, how much time does he? How much time does he have? How much time does he has? It's a damn good question. But here's the thing though. It is getting worse. His ALS is getting worse. Victoria said, "Yeah, Lucy's eating up the scenery." Carrie says, "I love Bold and Beautiful today." And Jarros is in the chat. What's good, Jarros? Johnson says, "Unfortunately, GH is still slacking." Yeah. Chandel says, "And the Bold and Beautiful has become must-see TV." They actually have been doing a good job. I will definitely give them. I will definitely give them their props. Rashata says Victor needs to demote her while they're plotting Adam's downfall. WC says really hit the nail right on the head with Victoria as a mini me of Victor. I mean, yes, that's true. Of course, he was still being insufferable though. Just as why didn't Ned say Chase convinced him to come when we saw Tracy do it yesterday? Damn, you're right. And I kind of wish he was actually there for my review because I didn't mention that. Valerie said Tracy was good yesterday. And LaShanta said Tracy was so ebel today. Hmm? Johnson says, and tomorrow I'm really going to be pissed off at Gladys. I think at this point, any day that Gladys is on, you know, it's just not a good day. Eager Fink says actress that plays Lucia is a really bad actress, always has been, will be even will be even her days on Port Charles. I'm glad Kevin went for Laura correct. Whoa, damn. I don't know. Hmm, well, I gotta respectfully agree to disagree with that. What am I doing? I'm putting this away for. Oh, there we go. Carrie says Hope finally has a real backbone instead of being a whiny, phony crybaby. I just, again, I don't know if he was in the chat earlier, but I was like, I just wish she would have owned it. Instead of giving some sort of reason why she did it, like, oh, I felt insecure about Steffi and stuff like that. It was like, no, you did it because you wanted it. Darby says Thomas needs to start giving people attitudes back to the people who tried to test him. Yeah, and start with Brooke by kicking her ass out of his house. Lashanta says Adam told Vicky she's Victor in the skirt. Oh damn. Jay Blue says I wonder if Dante let Sam know that Cody is Mac's son. Nope. Still didn't tell him. Still didn't tell her. Which I feel like she's gonna have to feel some sort of way about that as well. Monique says Sam has been way too careless ever since she got with Dante getting caught. Hate to say this, but with Jason, she was more tactical. She was also more fun to watch too. She was more fun to watch. She was more of a badass back then. Now she's just there. Now she's just there. Which is a shame. Now, Ariana says, I think Lucy's character is terrible and irritating on GH, and in my opinion. Lucy was great on Port Charles. She still had a reason. And, I agree with that. I mean, I don't think. I don't think she's that. I mean, I personally don't think she's that bad, but I think that her character is definitely a downgrade from what she was on Port Charles. Here she's treated more as a joke, and after a while, yeah, it does get kind of annoying. Jarvo said Gladys needs to pay and the doctor because tomorrow Sasha will be maybe get a knife or something to make her. What? Oh, okay. Wow. So now we actually just they're really messing this chick out. Carrie says Victoria is not smart like Victor. She would be nothing without his protection. Johnson says hopefully as Jason does come back, we can get that version of Sam back. In theory, in theory, and we can as I told you, Jonathan, we can only hope. We can only hope. It's funny, Jonathan. I actually have more questions, and I didn't get a chance to write them down. So when I do, I'll write them down, and then I'll ask you tomorrow. Monique says, out of all Victor's children, if he decides to give Newman out, which one can survive without the Newman money? Adam, Nick, Abby, or Victoria? I know the answer. Well, I have my theory, but I'm gonna let other people answer. Chindel said G's need to be split into two shows to move things along. Johnson says maybe Cody will be the one to expose Gladys. Or Nina. Or Nina. Curry says Adam can definitely survive without Victor. He wasn't raised by Victor and he graduated Harvard top of the class. Yeah, I was gonna sit there and say Adam because he grew up without money. Just says no, GH needs to get rid of useless characters like Lucy. Damn. Who else is on that list, Jess? Who else would be on the chopping block for you? And I already know Curtis is gonna be one of them, but who else? Prashanta says Lucy and her shenanigans. She found out Marty getting alimony, but why the Deceptor got it? What does the Deceptor got to do with him? Good point. Johnson says, and bring back useful characters like Jason. Monique says, read some spoilers, aka rumors that Audra will have her sights on Billy. Damn, I'm not even gonna sit there and say it. Perry says also technically Abby as well, as she had the Abbott fortune as well. Uh, J Blue says Lucy has always been that way on GH. All these years I've watched, her vibe feels like bubble and soda. Annie. Is it Annie or Anna? She looks fabulous. Lucy, right? I think it's Annie. Yeah, it's Annie. What's good, Annie? Savos says Sonny needs Jason back. Just said Martin is not that interesting for me to care at all what Lucy's doing. LaShanta says Austin Mason, Cody, Gladys, the doctor. Damn. You just you just got rid of like four characters. I figured it was. Thank you, Jonathan. Here says as about to say, I know you. Yeah, no, I know. I don't know why. I felt like I was gonna sit there and say Anna for some odd reason. I don't know why, but um, One says, "What if Nina and Cody that exposed Gladys to Sasha on what she's doing and try?" Yeah, I was gonna. I just said the same thing too. And he says, "Hello, Albert." Down, volumes down. Now it's all good. Autumn said, "Hey, Albert. B&B was a hot mess. Ben was instilling a warning saying like, oh, Liam better not come over here. Blah blah blah." But he's already invited himself over there. Steffi just needs to tell Finn the truth. Yep, and you know he's not gonna do that. You know she's not gonna do that for some odd reason. What was good, Annie? And Melanie's in the chat was good. Melanie with love is here. How you doing tonight? Freddie said Lucy still got the looks, but not the brains. Just Dixie. Dixie as usual. I was shaking my head during that entire scene between her and Felicia. Of course, Anna had to come to the rescue and save both their asses. Yeah, but my whole thing is like the minute that she was going to call Port Charles, I already knew it was going to wind up happening. Ronnie Ron is in the chat. What's good, Ron? Darby says, act up equal, messed up equal, yeah. What's good, Ron? Lashanta says, Marty stole the Deceptor and gave the idea to Lucy. As I knew you would, now. Johnson says if Nina is the one who exposed Gladys, it's going to make me feel bad for her when she gets exposed herself. Well, you have much more of a kind of heart than I do. I'll tell you that much. Monique says, Hope to me is playing Thomas. She knows how much Thomas wants her, and she is using that to her advantage. Just hope um, Thomas doesn't slide back into his old ways. Spy Quick said Nina did nothing wrong. Yeah, well, where did that comment come from? I mean, Nina did nothing wrong. Harry says, I'm already looking for a reason to beat Liam's ass. When Finn finds out I'm going to get some popcorn, he's not a wuss like Liam. He will get it right. He get right in Liam's face immediately. Nikki said, Did you watch the new Bird Box? I thought it was awful. Did you like the first one though? Did you like the first one? I didn't see the second one yet, but did you like the first one? Yes, but what does it actually have to do with I don't understand what does that have to do with anything? You just said Nina did nothing wrong. Carly and Drew committed a crime. What does that have to do with me not actually care? What is that? Okay, what is that? What does that actually have anything to do with me not actually having compassion when she gets exposed? Okay, so Nikisha, you did like the first. I don't know. I still want to watch the first one just to see. Them committing a crime has nothing to do with the satisfaction I'm gonna get when um when Nina gets exposed. Ron says Albert who is Finn to tell Liam he doesn't want him over. Quick says I'm here for the breaking up of Sprina. Ron says Albert who is Finn to tell Liam he doesn't want him over here at the Cliff house, that Steffi house, only she can make that decision. You heard that? Ron says who is Finn to tell Liam he doesn't want him over at the Cliff house. That's Steffi's house alone. She can only make that decision. Yeah, no, Nikisha, I'm gonna try to watch it this weekend now. Lashanta says hopes like her mother cannot be without a man. Spike Quick says I'm waiting for Sprina to disappear for Esme and Spencer. Well, I wonder how many Sprina fans are actually in this chat right now. Because Spiderquake is coming in with the smoke, so. I mean, but Lashanta, that's. Like Quick says, well, it doesn't matter. No, I figured that much. That's why he was coming. That's why he was coming in hot like that. Um, Now Jess says, I hate Bird Box, the first one. Oh damn. Okay, well, did you watch did you like A Quiet Place though, Jess? Oh, I figured that much, Spider Quake. um, no, I figured that much. Lashanta says a young Rye Forrester was a hothead. Okay, so you did like okay. All right. Yeah, I don't. Yeah, I was gonna sit there and say, well, then Jess, you're definitely from what Nikisha is saying. You're definitely not gonna like the second one. Ice Woman says, I'm a Sabrina fan, but tired of there being no movement in the storylines. Pretty much, Ron. That's exactly why she did it. That's exactly why. Sky Quick says, plus Ains. No, he is not getting recast by the Quick. As of right now, they are not planning on recasting him. Bobby says, I wonder what they're going to do with Spencer because he's on hiatus. Yeah, I mean that's a good question, but they're not going to recast him now. Autumn says, yeah, Carly and Drew did commit the crime, yes, but like I said in the past, it's not Nia's job to report the effing crime. She's not the justice police. She purposely did it for revenge against Carly. Exactly. She did it out of spite. And she did it in a way where it's going to backfire on her. That's my thing. And when it does backfire on her, when she loses everything, it's going to be her fault. That's why I'm waiting for her to get her comeuppance. It has nothing to do with her reporting a crime. I don't. I understand why people even say that for like that. That literally means nothing in the grand scheme of anything. Autumn says Anina did not care of Drew went down with her. Yeah, Dewan's in the chat was good. Dewan. Nikisha, I think it'll be a while before Nicholas has to leave. Even after the strike ends, the script has to be written unless it's already been done. Yeah, Valley. I was like, yo, I don't understand. Like, that means nothing. She reported a crime. What does that mean? Like, what does that mean? No. Sorry, you gotta sit there and come up with something else better. Have a good night, Monique. Thank you for joining. Chandel said, I love Leo today. Paul Quick says, I don't know what's worse, Jax or Sabrina. God damn it. Why is this? God. Johnson says, do you think Sonny will unload on Nina when he learns it? Yep. He definitely will. He definitely will. Just say, yeah, I'm sure Nicholas Chavez will be fine. That Netflix deal is bigger opportunity for him. Anyway, yeah. I mean, eventually, if he's going too long, then yes, they're going to recast. But right now, no. But you never know, Mel. They may actually wind up having fun. But Quick says, first one, I'll say Jax before. Ron says, Albert, so when all this lying Steffi and Liam's doing come out, where does this leave Finn? Do you think that he will give Sheila? I don't understand. See, up until that point, I was with you, Ron, and then it's like you just start writing fan fiction at this point. Like, is this? Is this what we're doing? We're we're writing fan fiction, Ron. Ben is just gonna magically forgive Sheila, and Sheila's gonna have triplets now. I'm not even halfway down my damn drink yet. Um, so like Craig says, at the end of the day, Esme and Spencer are gonna make love, get caught by Trina, and then leave town. Debbie says everyone in that town does that and worse. Why should Nina pay for reporting a crime when they murder walks around free? Who cares if Drew is in jail and he and Carly deserved it? I don't even know where to begin with that answer. Nina went against her own self interest. That's the thing. That's like bottom line. She went against her own self interest, and it's going to bite her in the ass. That's yeah. I'm not. I'm not. I'm. I'm not even gonna sit there and try to re-say that name. Not doing it. Nope. Autumn says nope. Just not doing it. Autumn says, "Hey Albert, do you think Liam will get the two-piece from Finn? Stay away from the shutter wine. It's not. What's wrong with that brand? Carrie says, well, she had to have some sort of reaction to Carly not telling her about Willow. Reporting Carly was the obvious move to make. Carly shouldn't have committed inside trading. They're both petty. Mel says it looked like it's a setup. Well, yeah, it was a matchmaking thing. Carly says, well, Nina is going to get caught. She's not slick as she thinks she is. She's not. It's not even if it's when. Johnson says Sonny is really going to need a friend and Jason after learning Nina's betrayal. Damn, who did he actually even have to sit there and talk to? Spike Quick says that's sad to Spencer gonna make that's sad to Spencer gonna make love to Esme before Trina. Oof. I know people are gonna sit there and get on that whole thing. Yep, team all Dex you and Dex will get I'm not even trying to pronounce that. Freddie says hello, Angela Lansbury, Murder She Wrote would have done a better job. Be careful than Lucy and Felicia, dumbass being in handcuffs looking like deer in headlights. Nikisha says Nina definitely has no impulse control. She can't think things through. Yeah. She didn't sit there and think that how much she stands to lose. Autumn says Nina is with a man that commits crimes every effing day. She don't care about that. It's strictly about revenge against Carly, and she didn't care if Drew went down with her. Geez, people. Duane says I thought Spencer had done. Yeah, I mean off screen. Like they probably did it before they got. I don't know. That's actually tell you the truth, Duane. That's actually a good question. But like Quick says, when they make love, I'm gonna make sure I'm in the chat to see everyone mad. Oh, no, here's the thing, Justin. That the sad thing is that most Prina fans are just very chill, very regular, whatever. But it's some of them that will get to a point where they won't just stop watching. They will probably march up to the damn studio if they can. Trust me, I've seen some of that posts on Twitter, and it's oof. Nikisha, I appreciate. Yeah, no, and that's the thing, Nikisha. There's some people that's very chill, and that's cool. They like the fans, they're fans of the show, and there's nothing wrong with that. The problem is that you have those people, and then you have people that just take it too far. And it's and the thing is, Nikisha, unfortunately, when you have bad apples like that, you just kind of lump everyone together. Lashana says, I hope fans not going to have sympathy for Sheila because Steffi won't put up with that. Mel, at this point, I felt like it was just more of Spike Quick whenever she's ready to come back. Whenever she's ready, you know. I talk to her offline sometimes, so Ron says I hope that Brady gets the full punishment for his reckless action. uh I doubt it, but I guess you can hope if you want. Mel says I was not surprised that Gabby. Yeah, that's just typical for Gabby at this point. Ariana says I will be disappointed if it happens. However, those people aren't real. But that's the thing, Ariana. There's some people that's very chill, and then there's other nut jobs that will sit there and take things further. It's unfortunate, but yeah. Curry says he don't got Eden. She got a whole other man. Hope that AJ ain't here today. They make love because I have a field day when Esme and Spencer do it. Uh, Freddie says, "Man, why is Sabrina fans so impatient for them to have X? I guess they aren't getting none, so they want them. They want to see them have X to be satisfied. Damn." Um, Nishanta says, Please let's see another side to Summer." He said, "Have you ever thought about having a 18 up stream?" No, and I think that's mostly because most of the people, and it will go off. I think that's because most of the people on the stream, besides one person, is over 18. That's the thing. Spiderquake is the first person that was under 18. Even when I put it in, like even though I have it set for like 18 and over, it's yeah. Darby says it was a way horrible look for Brady to simply explain away. Yeah, he didn't listen to Brady. Gorgeous Queen Janet is in the chat. Was good. How you doing tonight? Let's everyone say what's up to Janet. Right, the amazing, gorgeous Queen Janet is in the chat. Spike Chris says it's going to be wild the day as me and Spencer do it. It seems like you are waiting for the drama, aren't you? Lisa says I love to be 18 again. Ron says Albert, I'm sure Rachel will hate her father for the stupid, reckless attempt to threaten her mother. Yeah, yeah, pretty much. Exactly, Jazz. Mel says, I knew that Leo was such a coward to not tell Gwen the whole truth, what happened with Dimitri and him sleeping together, and her fabric, the story being with Dimitri Gwen. LaShanta's always screaming today when Nate called Audrey and Kyle. Um, he said lots of children gravitate towards drama, unfortunately. Now, Spider Quick says, I don't really be in the drama, but watching the fun. Pretty much what Nikita said. Spike Quick says, I do feel bad for Albert and the rest of the chat when it happens. Well, I appreciate that. I appreciate that. I'm gonna turn on this AC because it is getting hot. I mean, Spike Quick is just it's just one of those things where it's like it just happens sometimes. You know? Yeah. Okay, 24 likes. So that's something. 31 people in the chat. So if you are enjoying the stream, hit the like button. Um, but that's what I was gonna sit there and ask. I know some people said they didn't like GH, but Lisa, and what's good, Lisa? Lisa says, well, never know how it goes to it. Lisa said, I found Victoria to be a spoiled brat here lately. Quick says, anyway, I'm ready for a Marvel Secret Invasion. For some odd reason, I thought it was actually on today. So I went to go look at it, and it was just like, wasn't there. LaShanta says, my friend told me everything Kristen did. Yeah, it's a lie. Valerie says it was okay. Kerry says, well, the drama days in this chat is long over. All peace and happiness here now. Yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, it's like, people don't want to sit there and come here to sit there and be dealing with drama and all that messiness. It's annoying. So Valerie says, so yeah, so it'll be coming on. Okay, so it's technically on at 8 o'clock now, right? Right, Spider Quake? Spider Quake says, also wanted Greg to pass out. Who's Greg? Okay, so Valerie says it was okay. Double C said GH was meh. Yeah, I wasn't really feeling it. Honestly, tell you, my was Days, YNR, and B&B. Jess says nope. Janice said, do you think Liam and Steffi will hook up now? I doubt it. I doubt it because like they bring in Finn for a reason. So it's like, what was the point of bringing in Finn if they were just gonna continue to do the merry-go-round thing? So, nope, Janet, I don't think they're gonna actually do that. Bobby says it was okay. Janet said it today was mad. Yeah, it wasn't. It wasn't. They've been lacking. Nikki says some people come here for fun. Some people come to try to instigate and then hide their hands, which is sad because I think most people mean well. Yeah, I mean, it definitely sucks, but it's what else my damn cat at? It definitely does suck. I'll say that. Um, I wonder what the eyes are there for. Yeah, Spike. I'm gonna try to. Well, I'm gonna try to watch it tomorrow. No, I'll watch it tomorrow. I do want to watch the Orville though. Janet said what happened. Oh no, I was just looking for this. That's all. Mel says it's always going to be the Ice Princess getting her way with Victoria and Adam. It's always going to be the last in line not getting to be number one in Victor's eyes, but Ice Princess. But yeah, I was just looking for this. Monique says, company left, I'm back. What did I miss? Can't stay long. I don't really think you missed much, but it's good to have you back though. Spike Quick said you can watch anytime tomorrow, not just 8. No, but I'm saying it comes on tomorrow. If not, I'll talk about it when everyone catches it. Yeah, no, I'm definitely gonna watch it tomorrow. Why is this taking? Oh my god, this is so annoying. I'll just say it for like the episode now. Okay, good. That's good. I'm saying, however, do you think that Hope is hesitant when it comes to this divorcing Liam because she was still begging Liam to forgive her? Well, a little bit, but honestly, to tell you the truth, it didn't last that long. I mean, it seemed like she was just she had conviction when she was like, "I'm done. I'm Seemed like she wasn't begging. It seemed like she wasn't begging him for long enough. Ron says, "I have to disagree with you. Doesn't matter that they brought Finn on the soap opera, and the writers are putting Liam in separate." Ron says, "I have to disagree with you, Ron. You funny. That's what I'm gonna sit there and say about that. You are. That's my error. You are funny." Spike Quick says, "If there's no Daisy or Coulson tomorrow, I don't think they're going to show up at all unless they did it in credits in the last episode." Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, Spike Quick. That would be. Here's the thing. Even if they did that towards the end, that would still be dope. Darby says Adam. Darby says Adam has to play the long game with Victoria and Nick. To destroy them, he has to take down his father first to get to Victoria. Kyrie says, "I hate to admit this. I really hate to admit this, but Audrey and Kyle were looking good today. Damn it, I said it." Janet approves. Janet approves. And anything with Audrey, I approve. Um, he said, are they going? Who are they going to air Summer with? Chance or is with Sharon? I feel like it's going to be with Sharon. I feel like it's going to be with Sharon. I mean, hell, what the hell? Why would you pick Summer over Sharon? like, like why? Why would you do that for? Come on now, don't do no messiness like that. It'll be up to do. But yeah, I feel like it's gonna be Sharon. Here's what I'm surprised of. I'm surprised they didn't get together before. I'm surprised Sharon and Darby said forgot what I wrote. Um, I'm surprised they didn't hook those up. They didn't hook those two up sooner. Lashanta says Chance is boring. Hey, Carter says for the show that's supposed to be the young and the restless, they are Sure. Okay. For a show that's supposed to be the Young and the Restless, they are sure are a lot. There sure are a lot of old people. See, that's why it's really called the Old and the Restless. Tyrese is really called the Old and the Restless. Monet says, "How will Nick feel about Sharon being with Chance? I guess as long as it's not Adam, he's okay with any man being with Sharon as long as it's not Adam." Okay, so what is fan fiction writing down? Darby said, I mean, Duan says Audra is a beautiful woman. Why would anyone pick Summer over Audra? Yeah, that's exactly what I said, Duan. I've said that for a minute. I'm like, I don't know why. Personality wise, might be a little bit different. I'm just putting it out there. I like Audra, but Audra can be kind of a snake. If we're gonna be honest, like you can't trust a woman like that. Ron says, "Okay, so when Sheila gets out of jail, what will Ridge, Steffi, and others say about it?" Well, they'll complain, they'll whine and moan and then do nothing. He said, "Did Sharon and Chance hook up years ago before he got with Abby, or I remember?" Duane says, "Audrey, why the hell is it? Okay, it's good." Double C says, might as well Sharon, cause there ain't many women left unless Chance wants to hook up with Elena. Well, you should actually have more options. Um, Duane said, "I guess Sharon is a cougar now." I would sit there and say I'm a mature lady. I feel like for some odd reason I feel like some women would take offense to that. Terry says, "Well, maybe play RJ to the young and the restless, pair him with Summer, and that's his punishment for being so useless." And I agree with that, Kyrie. Yes, Kyrie, I 100% agree with that. It's a very fitting punishment. I approve. Now it says it's going to go around General City about Colin Audrey and affair. What Kyle did to Summer. Wait until Victor finds out. I think Kyle can handle himself. I think Kyle can handle himself when it comes to Victor. I'm not worried about Victor. He's not worried about Victor. It's not just to wait till Jack finds out about Kyle working for the enemy. Oh, he's going to be livid. Monique says Victor forcing his children to be united is a waste of time, in my opinion. He is trying to be like the Abbott, forming a family unit, which never works out for the Newmans. Why is it? Santos said Kyle offered to spy for Audra. Yeah, he's. Listen, you start doing moves like that, you're definitely letting your second head take charge at that point. You basically they're saying that you're gonna pull a Nate Hastings. Um, that's literally what. Jesus Christ. Monique says, "I didn't know the actor that plays Thomas on B&B was on YNR. He played Austin Summers' boyfriend. He was a killer." Carter says Chance and Elena would be interesting if Chance had a personality. Man, Double C's, don't worry, Jack. I get the belt for Kyle. Monique said, Mel says, "I'm not mad that Tucker is helping Phyllis with her freedom and Carter's Carson EMP wants to help. I'm not mad that Tucker is helping. Well, I mean, I'm not mad about that either. Um, but it's it's funny though because now Phyllis went from being under one person's thumb, under one man's thumb, to being under another man's thumb. Dewan says, "I wish they would just kill Sheila off." Ooh, no, Dewan, I want to read that again. Dewan said, "I wish they would just kill Sheila off. They don't need her." You heard that, Ron? Read that sentence. All right? No, Ron. I want you to read the sentence. Um, Dewan says, "I wish they would just kill Sheila off. They don't need her." You heard that, Ron? You read that? You read the same thing, right? Lisa says, "I like Audrey and Kyle." Darby says, "Victor's too old to be this stupid. You can't force family to care about one another. Either you do." That's very true. That's very true. That's very true. I want to make sure you heard that, Ron. That's what he thinks of homegirl Sheila. Ron says, no Duan is in La La Land." Oh, La La Land, I love it. Mel says I can see Audra chasing Abbott, another Abbott. Yeah, somebody said that in the chat. Johnson says, or bring Sheila back to Wynot to cause trouble over there. And I'll be cool with that. I'll be cool with that. That'll be interesting. Lisa says Sheila's supposed to spend the rest of her life. Supposed to, no, Lisa says Sheila's supposed to spend the rest of her life in prison. You heard that, Ron? I should really stop doing that. Amelia's in the chat. Amelia said you did a great. Thank you, Amelia. Thank you. No, it was fun having my guy James on. So it was really cool. Hopefully we're gonna sit here and try to do it next month. Uh, like I said, I was like, nope, James, you're just gonna get me by yourself. No one else. I don't share. Monique says, doesn't Audra need to run it by Victoria first? I'm sorry, Victor before. I like that. But yes, Amelia, it was a lot of fun. So we definitely want to do that again. Black Quick says, I was, whoa. Oh, huh. Swiper says, my personal opinion, Trina has become a complete waste of a character since Like Fort. Ron says, does Brooke and Sheila will be out soon eventually. Ariana says, Albert, you should stop. I can't. No, I can't. I can't. Spiderquake says, my personal opinion, Trina has become a complete waste of a character. All right. Nikisha, I think they should. Nikisha, I think they should make Hayes need a transplant. What's up, and she'll be the only one. That would actually be really cool. That would actually be really cool. That's what I said. That's what I said. So I said, Jess. Dude, Spiderquake said that Trina has been a complete and utter waste of a character. Complete and utter waste of a goddamn character. That's what he said. That's what he said. Exactly. Exactly, Lord Bing. Spiderquake said Josh has become more useful. Whoa. Spiderquake said Josh has become more useful than Trina, and that says a lot. Spiderquake says Josh has become more useful than Trina, and that says a lot. Valerie said Trina is useful. Not going to Spider Quake. Oh, hold on. Amelia said Trina is like a little brat. Amelia said Trina is like a little brat. Johnson said, does anyone care about Lucy and Felicia dating? I'm slightly interested. I'm gonna be honest. I'm slightly interested. You know, the sad thing is, I'm more interested in that than the whole Christina and Molly story. I really am. I'm more interested in that than the Christina and Molly story. Ron says these haters can. Ron says these haters can cry all they want, but my girl Sheila ain't going nowhere. I love it. She ain't going anywhere. Mel says Phyllis can never keep a secret, but happy that she has not told Daniel and Summer about the deal with Tucker. Yeah, but you know they're gonna find out. Carrie says, are Ava and Trina still friends? She knows Curtis was in the hospital and told Nina she understands that she needs to be there. Didn't mention it herself. It's actually a really good point. That's actually a really good point. Yeah, that's a good point. Swidecourt says, that's a real, Swidecourt says, ever since the Haunted Star, she's been useless. I hope Esme drugs Trina to death and takes her. Man, okay. These are. Okay, Spider-Quake. Now, Double C said Trina is as useful than a bag with a hole in it. So Double C just pretty much said that Trina is useless. Yeah, yeah, Jeff. That's why I was like, whoa. Why do you think I stopped that sentence mid? I quick was on that. Darby says she's leaving that prison. Oh, okay. Now Valerie says Ava's too busy screwing Mason. You mean Austin? You mean Austin? I'm pretty sure you meant Austin. Austin. Grams is in the chat. What's good, Grams? How are you doing, my friend? Spike Quick says Asma can frame Josh Katrina's OD. Okay. No, I figured that's what you meant. I figured that's what you meant. Spike Quick says, and then to make it worse, Spencer and Esme can get. Spikequake says, and then to make it worse, Spencer and Esme can get engaged. Listen, let me tell you something, Spikequake. Amelia says, Spikequake, I tend to agree. Just says, I would love Esme to be crazy. You know, here's the thing. Yes, I will agree with that. Because I do need the old Esme back. Now, Nikisha, as much as Trina haters talk about Trina, they might as well be fans. So much energy spent on the characters you don't like. I don't know, it's funny or just sad. Johnson says, do you think Demetri and Leo's secret relationship will... Oh, yeah, here's the thing, Jonathan. It's not so much as an if, it's a when. We know it's going to come out, okay? But you know what's really sad, Jonathan? Gwen is Leo's only friend. Like, literally. That is his only friend. He doesn't have any friends in that town, which makes it even more sadder, to be honest. Hold on. Curry says Ava would not be scoring that Bob to Mason. He can't handle my Ava and the sheet. He keeps messing with her. I should just make sure hooks up with Gladys as punishment. Ooh. Harris, I swear to I wish Nathaniel was in the chat. I tell you what, next time he's in the chat, I want you to say that. I'm being dead ass serious, Tyrese. Next time he's in the chat, I want you to say that. Amir says no energy, just an observation. Mel says I've got news that a new prequel, Pet Cemetery Bloodlines. Oh, that's coming out this month. I mean, that's coming out this year. Ariana says so much hate for someone who only exists on paper. I'm being dead serious, Kyrie. Next time he's in the chat, I want to make sure you say those words. All right? I want to make sure, and you make sure that you put sleeping with Gladys as punishment. Okay? So next time he comes in the chat, I'll be like, hey, Nathaniel, Kyrie's has something to say to you. My guy Kyrie's has something to say to you. Kyrie says, I will. I already called him the builder. When he was in the chat, I have no problem adding Gladys to his punishment. Okay, Kyrie, I'm waiting for that. Johnson said, "Think Phillips return may also lead into a victor." I was wondering when they were going to do that, Jonathan. I kept sitting there thinking, I'm like, when are they actually going to do that? Yeah, Ron. I'm not surprised. I'm not surprised she left. She'll be back. Yeah, doing that. So I was like, yeah. Bobby says, "I'm sure you will, Carries." Listen, I want to see those exact words when he gets in the chat. Okay, I want to see that. WC says she's trying to turn Trina Smith into the next even Evangelion and Todd Manning, but they're not cutting it. Evangeline. Kyrie said, Jess said Kyrie is no punk. No, I know that. I want to see. I want to see him say it. I want to see him say it. W says it'd be funny if they found out it would be illegal for Leo and Dimitri to get married, legal and get the money without hurting. Ooh, it would definitely be a lesson. I don't know what lesson that would be, but Johnson says Bo will probably also wake up in this coma thing. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. It was one of those things where it's like, all right, we're gonna put Bo on ice. I gotta blow my nose. Talk from the AC. Like Quick says, I think it would be a good storyline. Between OD and Anthony Frank. What is with the OD part? We went from I don't know whatever the original energy was to OD in her. Johnson says, well, okay. How is it? Darby says, my question is, do you think Megan knew that Dimitri? Yeah, yeah. Darby, I feel like she did. I feel like she did. But why is it still up? I feel like she did. Seriously, I really do. Valerie says, Felicia says, too. No, she is. Felicia still got it going on. I'm gonna call you AJ72. Days will bring Bo back for Beyond Salem 3. I hope there's a Beyond Salem 3. But at the same time, it's gonna be so difficult to sit down and watch Beyond Salem. It's like that's 5 soap operas. Oh my, that's almost I may actually have to take a week off from work. I think that's honestly, I think that's the only way I'll be able to actually watch it if I do a week off from work. Spike Ray says, I mean, Esme could shoot her, just saying no D isn't as much pain as similar D. Okay. Ron says, Saber, where do you think that Whitney has Lonnie? It would be funny if Jerry Restless. Ron, you in the damn fan fiction. Yo, you kill me sometimes with that, big. Ron, let me ask you a question. Why the hell would she actually be with Jerry when she could be with Eli? Why would she pick Jerry over Eli? You know what? Why don't you answer that question first? Freddie says Gladys needs to be dealt with by either Sonny or Selena. I'm voting for Selena. The woman should just get put out of her misery at this point. Now, Amelia says I can never watch more than three. Watch more than three what? I can never watch more than three. Okay, for some reason I can't find your comment. Oh, Dave is in the chat. What's good, Dave? My bad. Oh, more than three soaps. Yeah, no, it's a lot. It's a lot. Um, See, I watch all four, and granted, like today was kind of a struggle, but I feel like if Beyond Salem 3 comes out, the only way I'm going to be able to watch it is if I literally take a week off from work, or yeah, something's going to have to be cut. I'll tell you that much. Like Ray says, plus it would give Josh, Dex, Carly, Curtis, and Portia, Spencer, Laura good storyline if Esme killed Trina. Oh, they that Sparkway. Let me tell you something. Hmm. They kill off Trina. There's gonna be a riot. They're not killing off Trina. Uh, I'm sorry. I'm still gonna call you AA because AA Junior. Let's call you AJ. No, I'll call you Junior. AJ. You're gonna be called AJ for right now. AJ says days is but yes. For Victor's funeral. Hmm. Why is this taking so? Ryan says, I know she and Eli are married with kids, but what if Jerry pretends that he didn't know she is married? Ron, do you want? Okay, Ron, it's not okay. Here's the thing. Here's what I'm gonna sit there and say. Johnson said, I think it's time for Lou to wake up from the coma. What I'm saying is, why would Lonnie choose Jerry over Eli? I don't think you're getting the question, Ron. I don't think you're getting. I don't think you're getting the question. This isn't about marriage. Nikisha, I'm not pretend. I'm not prepared to see Sasha have this impending breakdown. I know the actress is going to be amazing, but I don't know if I can stand watching it again. I get it. Spike Ray says, I know they would never kill Trina. I'm just saying. Yeah, no, I got you. I got you. I got you. I was just going to say Spike Quick. You know, they do that. There's gonna be, well, there may be a small riot. There may be a small riot, like a giant riot. Um, Spraying the fans literally kicking down the doors of the studio. Ron says he doesn't like Philip. Why does he not like Philip, Ron? Why does Phoenix not like Philip? And you didn't answer my question, but okay. I guess you're just gonna ignore me. Cause I'm like, I know I asked you. I was like, I know I asked you a question, Ron. I know I asked you a question. It's like Nikki said, Sophia better get her Emmy nomination this time at least. Spikeface is also why would people riot if Trina got killed because they say the writers are. Oof. Well, Ron, Spike Quick. I guess you watched my video, my Sprina video, so you already know. Graham says if Lonnie leaves Eli for anyone, if thank you, Valerie. Yes, hit the like button. It really does actually help. Like seriously, it really does. Um, Lashanta said, "Do you think Sheila's getting out?" Unfortunately, yes. You know, Jonathan, I think I actually may see it for my birthday because it's in line with my birthday. It's. I feel like it's within that month of my birthday, so I'll see it for my birthday. I will see it for my birthday. But I'll be honest, Jonathan. If it wasn't my birthday, I wouldn't watch it. Now, just says if she got killed, they would say, you know what, Jess, they really would. And some people really would sit there and say that. They really would. And you know what, Jess? You know what I want up doing? I'll probably want to make another video where apparently I'm the bad guy. And I'm being dead ass serious, Jess. That happens. I'll make a video. I'll be labeled the bad guy. Just says how many times are you gonna say my birthday? I said it more than once. Oh wow. I guess I'm well, you know, Jess, at this point I'm probably tipsy. So my bad. Um I didn't realize I said it that many times. Well, says because the actor looks creepy and if you're a woman, he offers you a drink and throw it. No, Ron. Hmm. I got some comments to get to, but there's a reason why Lonnie wouldn't pick Jerry over Eli. Debbie says they killed a lot of young girls on GH before, like Karen and Sabrina, who was a love interest of Michael. Yeah, but this is a different type of killing. Oh, you like the Valerie? Why is this? Oh my god. Okay. Oh, okay. All right. I didn't realize I actually said it so many times. Spike Craig says to me, just because you might not like a black character or if the character got killed off, it doesn't mean anything racist unless that was the reason why the character got killed off or they don't like them. You know, Spider Quick is going to take me a couple more drinks to really get into that. Um, Mia says I think Marcus is her dad, Selena Chang. Yeah, I think that's him. I think there's a very good chance. Now, Freddie says it must be hard for the soap actors and actors in general. You can't please the whole world. Well, Freddie, here's the thing. It doesn't matter if they're not pleasing the whole world. It doesn't matter if they're not pleasing the whole world because, um, you know what? I really don't want to. Because here's the thing. I'm going to say something about that that's going to offend someone. I don't know who, but it's going to offend someone. Um, I just don't know if I actually have the patience to deal with that. Ron says, Albert, are you talking about birthday Phoenix said that is his birthday month Friday? No, but I might have. Curry says, well, you do say birthday at least 3 times a day per stream, so give or take at least 30 streams. Oh, that's true. That's true, Kyrie's. That's true. I didn't realize it though. Lashanta says if Ben wants if Ben want to have a chance of heart population. which fin are we talking about? Are we talking about days? Or are we talking about what you call it? I mean, are we talking about BNB? Or are we talking about GH? WC says they're not going to kill up Trina. Who will be the goody two shoes? Jocelyn. Quite quick to I hope that actors who play Trina don't be getting hate anymore. No, yeah, and that's exactly Spike Quick. And see, that's the thing. I can talk about Harry says because you're nervous about turning 40. Maybe. On a subconscious level, I probably am, Curry's. Yeah. Oh God, there's so much of me that wants to say what I want to say, but I think to keep the peace and peace of mind, let's not just say no one thing for love. Phyllis better not tell her kids about her deal. Why not? Why is this taking so goddamn long? Brady says you're gonna have some people satisfied and others won't be. It is what it is. That's the thing, though. It won't be what it is, Freddie. When it comes towards that, that's the problem, Freddie. It's not so much as you're gonna please some people. You're not gonna please some people. Is some people gonna sit there and say that God, I want to say, but I'm not going to. No, I mean, no, she's killing it. Tabiana is killing it. Nikki said, I turned 40 last year. Trust me, it's all downhill after that. But that's oh, Keisha, I'm just kidding. 40 feels like 39. Valerie, I'm not gonna lie. When she actually said when I first read that comment, I was like, oh, that's comforting. Um, I don't know. Like I said, maybe subconsciously I am. Maybe subconsciously. It depends. Day to day, really. Terry says it's not a subconscious level. You admitted 100 times you're nervous. It's okay. We support you. Besides, you still don't even look 30 yet. You have nothing to worry about. I'm only 23. Well, no, I appreciate that, Carius. I do. I appreciate that. Thank you. Quite correct, exactly. The actress does her job. She doesn't deserve any hate. No, she don't. And that's just here's the thing, though, Spike Quick. Just going on top of your head for a minute. I appreciate that. Thank you, Carius. Just going on top of your head for a minute. No, here's the thing. I draw the line. I will drag any character's name through the mud. But when it comes towards the actual person, that's where I draw an issue. That's where I draw an issue. And honestly, tell you the truth about that whole racist thing, I already wound up doing a video on that. So just said that's how I feel since I'm close to 30. Well, I mean, you'll still be gorgeous at 30. So I don't understand. Like, what's the issue, Josh? You'll still be gorgeous at 30. Like, it's yeah. That's just the truth. I'm not even snitching trying to hit on you. You just that's just science right there. That says I hope there is not a love triangle with Brady, Chloe, and Philip because I see that. Oh, Mel, I hope they really don't go back to that again. Like seriously. God damn it. Oh my god, this is taking for listen, Jess, that's just facts. That's just science right there, okay? Double C, look on the bright side. You become 20 twice. That's not a bright side to you know what? I'm just gonna take it in stride. Spike Quick says no actor or actress should get hate because they're doing their job. Mayor says we can talk about characters to actors, not the character. Exactly, but that's the problem, though. Some people don't understand that difference. Hmm. Why is it? Okay. Nikki said, yes, it's science. That's exactly what I said, and I'm sticking to that. Exactly what I said. Um, yes, Valerie, that's what it's what? No, seriously, that's the science. Sorry, that's the science. Freddie says, "How you got to realize it's a cold world out there." I mean, I get that, but some people, but I don't understand. Wait, I'm sorry, I don't understand. You got to realize it's a cold world out there. What do you mean by that, Freddie? Yes, Valerie, that's exactly what I meant. Science, like scientifical. I don't know that's the word, but I'm going to use it anyway. Mel says, I don't want this whole babysitter and drag out about Bonnie. I don't feel like it will. I feel like I don't. eh, I hope it won't, Mel. I hope it won't. Days usually. Here's the thing. Days usually do a good job. Um, Amelia says, FYI, I met Cindy Watchers, and she is the sweetest lady on the planet. Oh yeah, no. Here's the thing, Amelia. I love Cindy Watchers. Okay. I don't like Nina, but I love Cindy Watchers though. And that's what's up. Where'd you meet her at, Mel? I mean, Amelia. Where'd you meet her at? Debbie says, well, he's going to say it enough times until we all get up for his birthday. Skype, you're an adult, Albert. He's going to say it enough times until we all get Albert's present. Oh no, I'm good on that. I'm good on that. Listen, this is honestly, tell you the truth, the present right here. Like just being able to do this. Just say honestly, his gift is it? Yeah, that is true, Jess. That is 100% true. And here's the thing. I know Jess is Smith is slaying me, but I just 100% true. Like Quick says, I'm gonna go get mint chocolate chip ice cream. Part of me wanted to get ice cream today, and the other part of me was like, I don't know. Amanda says I met her at a restaurant. I live in Vegas. Interesting. Carrie says after Albert secretly likes Nino. You gotta like for her deep down. Listen, I like the actress. Thank you, Darby. Thank you. Yes, hit the like button. Here's the thing. I don't dislike Nino. Okay, yeah, I dislike Lee. I dislike Nina. I don't. Here's the thing. I dislike Nina, but I don't hate Nina. Like, like I hate Gladys, right? Gladys, I genuinely can't stand. Um, who else I can't stand? I couldn't stand. I couldn't stand Stella when she first started. When Stella first was on the show, I couldn't stand her. Right? I genuinely hated Stella. I don't hate Nina. I just think that Nina is a dingbat and an idiot. Spike Quick says, Albert, you might like Nina. You might like Nina looks. That's all. Well, depends on what she's wearing. It depends on what she's wearing. All right, let's just be honest. If we're gonna sit there and say that's Spike Quick, it depends on what she's wearing. All right. In case Albert, we all have a special place for Nina. His first video. Oh yes, yes. Thank you. My God, thank you, Nikisha, for even remembering that. Amanda says Nina is working her way up to. Seriously, no, that was literally my first video. As I thank you for remembering that. Carrie says you like and dislike her at the same time. She's your frenemy. I mean, Ariana says I can't stand Nina, but hate Glass. Exactly, like that's the thing. Um, Mel, I was when I was a kid and I was watching those movies, and I shouldn't have been watching those movies. Um, I used to like Pet Cemetery. I don't really like them anymore. God damn it! Why is this taking so long? Okay. Lisa says I'm gonna. I love. I'll be 40 again. I'll love to be 40 again. Well, I'm glad. Honestly, to tell you the truth, Nikisha, I am actually very glad about that. Seriously, thank you. John says I agree I agree with you when it comes to Nina. Yeah, it's yeah. Mel says Jesus Christ. Mel says how do you think that each and seven can get along as brothers after truth? Um, I think the truth is gonna last for a little bit until the audience gets bored. Darby says, "Okay, Albert, here's your test. Alexis and Nina. Alexis, I would pick Alexis. I'll pick Alexis Darby. Well, here's the thing, Ron. I actually made a video out of it, so they could just watch the video. Me, old is 60s, early 70s. Jerry says, I bet you like Nina way more than some. This. God damn it. They're both actually pretty. You know what? Yeah, I do. God damn it, Kyrie, you're right. I do. Exactly, Laura B. Yes, Alexis, and I'm sitting there like, yeah, I would still pick what you call it. Ariana says, Albert, I'm a quarter. The Indian, we believe in the pessimism. Ah. No, I'm just talking about like just as the movies though. Like when I was a kid, I used to love those movies, and then I grew up and I was like, I like animals, and it's just something about the movies. I'm just like, eh. If there's a delay, it's because this thing. Valerie, you actually look really young now. Like dead ass serious, Valerie, because you're on my Instagram. You look hella young. Also, I'll become on Saturday. I'll become through on Saturday. Be really cool to see you. Valerie. Freddie says what I meant, Albert. Them haters ain't paying the actors natural skills. The actors come on set and just make their money, and the haters should just sit back and shut the F up. I mean, yes, but it gives them purpose, though. It gives them purpose. But no, seriously, no, you look hella young now. Like, I would never guess you like 54. But again, also, Billy says I can't just come back from New York yesterday. I can't. I just came back from New York yesterday. Oh, okay. So I quick says who's going. Um, I'm not sure. I'm gonna put up a poll. I'm gonna put up a poll to see who's going. I'll tell you this much though. Johnson says, imagine what a soap opera would be like if all the characters were played by puppets. Like, what's his name? Jim something. Ariana says, I started the original book at 7:30 and finished it around 5 a.m. My cat jumped up on the bed and oh wow. Amir says people don't realize we hate doing this for fun. Oh, we hate doing this for fun. What? Ariana, no, that's not what why is this? Okay. Carrie says, I don't like Nina, but I'm going to stay. I'm going to. No, Carrie says, I don't like Nina, but I'm going to keep defending her since you put it out in the universe that you will kill or Sonny by having him save Michael. Sorry ass. LOL, that image me. Oh my god, I love it. Henderson. Okay. Thank you, Jonathan. I knew it was something. I love your energy, Carries. Valerie says great family reunion cookout and spite of the off and on rain. Yeah, it was pretty bad. I just I don't know, Valerie. I wish you was actually going though. Like seriously. It's been really cool to see you. Because here's the thing, I took off the whole weekend from work. Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Like hope so, Jess. Trevor says Hope said to Liam that go back to Stephanie on B&B. Okay, good, Valerie. All right. Spikequake says, I mean, you are the queen, Jess. Well, she's Spikequake. Jess is the goddamn goddess at this point. Okay, that's what Jess is. But yes, Valerie, yes, definitely. Because listen, I think here's the thing. I want to do more of them, right? I want to do more of them. So, ooh, I might actually put in a little bit too much. Um, Ron says, I know you're going to agree with me that Deacon won't be able to keep his head. Oh, of course not. You know I was going to agree with you on that one. Johnson said, have you ever seen or heard of an anime called Asian American? No, I haven't. No, I actually haven't. Is it good? Carrie says, you said it before, but something about yesterday made it even worse. Slowly trying to turn me into a Ninaism that a quick way to expand that. The only thing worse is protecting Brooke. You know, Kyrie, you know the sad thing is I've probably done that before too. Oh, it is? Okay. It was on a WB. It was called Invasion America. I'm gonna have to look that up. Have a good night, Jarvis. Thank you for joining. You know the thing is, Kyrie, I probably have done that before. Damn, Kyrie, it's just amazing that you're actually still with me because I'm pretty sure I actually defended Brooke at one point in time. Uh, okay. All right. I just wrote that down. I'm gonna look for it. I'm gonna look for it tonight. Now, Dewan says I just started to like Hope, but she shouldn't wish Liam on her worst enemy. Damn. Spike Quick said, "Do you think the shooter is Alex or of Mason's people?" Here's the thing, Spike Quick. I want to sit there and go with Alex. I want to go with Alex because I just feel like at this point, like, why not? Why not be Alex? Why not? But yeah, have a good night, Jar Bros. Why not have it be? Why not have it be Alex? But that's always in the sense like that's always like yeah. Duane says I remember when I asked Outer who was worse, Nina or Brooke. Oh, I don't remember what I said. Carrie says I know you defended Brooke before. I'm going to pretend that never happened though for the sake of our bond. Uh, I don't remember who I said was worse though. Nikki said why haven't they shown Liesel? Isn't she in Willow's bubble? Very good question. Have a good night, Laura B. Thank you for joining. Spike Quick says also, what if that guy from AMC is after Anna? Hmm. Now, you know what's funny? Have a good night, Laura B. Jess says, I'm over this Eddie Main story. You know what's funny? I was actually going to sit there and ask that question. Have a good night, Ron. Ron said, good night, everyone. See you again tomorrow night. Gonna watch Friday night's episode because my girl Shayla is getting out finally, and I have my glass of champagne to celebrate her. I Good night, Ron. I will see you tomorrow. Now, Duane says Aberset Nina was worse, of course. Yeah, she is. She is. But here's the thing, Duane. To be fair, I watched Nina longer than I've watched what you call it, Brooke. So that's where my answer came from. Valerie says maybe, and God damn it, that's not what. Chikaris. I don't know. Every time I see you, I just light up. What's good, Chikaris? Oh, Spike Quick says, what was the question? That's a really good question. What was the question? I don't even remember what the question was. What was you gonna say? I don't remember. I guess that's what happens when you're talking to like 30 something people. If I remember, I will definitely ask the question. Perry says you've seen enough to see how much of a dingbat Brooke can be. Yeah, that's true, but I really do feel that Nina's still worse. Miro says the whole Liam falls in a crack in Oh my god! I'm glad to hear that, Jakars. I'm loving the reviews. Listen, Jakars. Listen, I always sit there and say it, but Jakars does reviews, so definitely check him out as well. Johnson says, I think Sasha could be a member of the Weber family because I think Steven could be her father, but nobody knows it yet. Now, Ariana says, wait till you are talking to 100 plus. Listen, when I'm talking to 100 plus people, I'm gonna start to take some time off of work. I know that much. That's much for damn sure. I'm gonna start taking some time off, like vacations, everything. I get 100 members. I'm literally taking off days from work. Like, so yeah. But yeah, no, just in general, yeah. No, I don't remember what I was actually snipping. What the question was though. Lisa said, "Let's just have Sheila kill the Stank Brook and frame Taylor." Yeah, but see, here's the thing though, Lisa. If that happens, Sheila goes to jail, and if Sheila goes to jail, then Ron is not going to be happy. Spike Quick says, "When is that?" Oh, I do want to do that one day, Spike Quick. I do. I would have to do in this very weird thing, but I do want to do that though. I just have to find something like literally sit there and talk about. One day I'm gonna do it though, Spike Quick. One day I'm actually gonna do it. Ariana says, "Well, we need to get 200 plus so you can kick it and cruise." Let I'm not even joking about that. I'm being dead ass serious. Like I will literally start to take like days off of work. Jess says, "Do it on your birthday." You know, I kind of like that idea. I'm a little nervous about it, but I kind of like that idea. All right, I'm going to use the I don't know what I should sit there and say. Thank you, Darby. Yes, hit the like button. I will be right back if I can get my other foot out. I like that idea, Jess. Nervous about it, but I like that idea. All right, I'll be right back. Have a good night, Lisa. Thank you for joining. And we're back. Amir says, after these messages. Valerie says, someone saying no. Oh, guard commercial. Yes, yes, the soap chat will continue. Thank you, Jonathan. Now, Mel says, I heard that Death with Dream will come up too some point because, well, yeah, um, everything's on pause. Everything's on pause, and everything is, yeah. Carrie says, I wish they would bring a black love interest for Trina. Hope you wash your hands, Albert. Had to be petty like my hero, Jessica for one. Had to be petty like my hero, Jessica for one second. Okay. Yes, I did. Yes, I did. Brother said, yes, I got chick. I'm a gob chick in my other life. Johnson says, I'm thinking Rachel will want Kristen to be her. Well, yeah. Here's the thing, Jonathan. I felt like that for a hot minute. Right, Craig says, I really love as what? No, no, no. Oh, God damn it. Mia says, I heard today that Disney may sell ABC, FX, and National. What? ABC. That's not good. Not good. Right, Craig says, I really would love Esme to kill Trina. I'm sorry, what? It's actually really funny, Jess. You know who else actually said that? You know who said that a long time ago? James. Seriously, James, JLJ Media said that a long time ago. And James got so much smoke for just saying it. And I'm being dead ass serious. He got so much vitriol hate for that. Joanna says Apple is too expensive. You mean like Apple TV? Joanna, are you talking about Apple TV? Because like there's this really cool show called The Foundation I want to watch on there. Mel says, Albert, are you going to watch? No, 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 no. Like Quick says, the thing is new. The thing is the new to bring on more young black people. They need not the new. I think I deciphered what that meant. God damn it, just like. Publicists, I agree with the chat. Give Trina a Black Love Story. Bring in Xander from B&B. I'll welcome the smoke. No, seriously, he got a lot of flack for that. Juwan says, yeah. Amir says anyone should be able to make a suggestion. Yeah, but just says Barbie comes out this week, may need my pink dress. Curtis says she keeps setting she keeps setting for these crusty white boys, Cameron and Spencer Bad Breath. She needs to find her a good yet flawed black man that will give her front burner action. It's yeah. Yeah, no, it's very quick. Yeah, no, he said something just like that. And but here's the thing, though, Amelia. I'll tell you this much, though. I'll tell you this much. Yeah, no, I mean, no, I'm not out there. But here's the thing, though. when you do YouTube and you say so, if when you say something, when you have an opinion and it's a racial opinion, you're gonna get a lot of smoke. Like just dead ass serious. You just are. And I personally, I don't know how he does it. Well, I guess I kind of have an idea of how he does it. But it's not fun. I'll tell you that much. It's not fun. Um, Yuan says, "Who's more popular, Spencer or Trina?" Yeah, do you know the answer to that? Because I really don't. I don't even. Who's more popular, Spencer or Trina? Amelia says, "I know people are way too sensitive." Well, here's the thing, though. Here's the thing, Amelia. When you do YouTube, you do this, you give your opinion. If that person doesn't agree with you, you're wrong, and you deserve it. You're wrong, and you're going to get a lot of flack for it. That's just anything, you know, with some people, and I know that because I used to be that person, so I know that. When it comes to race, it's extra. But Craig says, "I know a certain person who likes that's not going to say." But Craig says, "I know a certain person who likes that's not going to say names." And why is it taking so? I'm sure Albert knows who I'm talking about. Just said who likes. Yes, I think all three of us know who that is. What the hell is between these? Some black people, not because of. I'm sure I know who I'm talking about. I also feel kind of lost too, but I think I have an idea what you're talking about. See, this is if you had actually said this in the beginning, I have my faculties together. Why is this taking forever? Spike Rick says, saying there are certain people who get upset over a character, then brings race into it. I'm not Jim. Oh no, not Jim, but no. Yeah, no, yeah, no, it's like a lot of times it's just okay. I'm just gonna leave it at that. Mary says that's why we have to keep it light. Darby says Spencer. Yes, I like Spencer more than Trina. Spencer is the biggest star. Well, yeah, I mean, no, I get that. I mean, it's just basically Smith is saying like like James. That's the thing, though. I mean, we all get a lot of smoke. It just depends on what we're doing to get that smoke. You know, and what James does, he talks about race and stuff like that, so he gets a lot of flack for it. But you know me, Amelia, I always try to keep it like that. Juan said, I just remember when Trina first came to Port Charles, everyone loved the heck out of that girl. True. Why is this taking forever? But quick says, and then I know people who get upset over screening Carly. Oh my god. Um, No, she's good people though. She's good people. And honestly, to tell you the truth, I don't think it's actually. Here's the thing, Spike. Quick, I don't think it's actually as bad. You know, I've seen people way worse. No, yeah, no, I'm very, life. Here's the thing. Life is way too short. That's why, for me personally, whenever I'm talking about these characters, and I feel like, for the majority of the part, when I feel like it gets too heated, I just stop myself. And like these just fictional characters, except for that one night, except for that one night where for 20 something minutes I was going back and forth with you know who. And it's really odd because I felt like, oh no, 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 Spike, I think at this point we all know who you're talking about. The flowers, you're not, we all know who you're talking about. But yeah, except for that one night where I went back and forth. Yeah, Freddie, that I feel like that's like a meme or something like this at this point. I feel like that's a meme at this point, though, Freddie. Like seriously. Yeah, for 20 minutes I went back and forth with this person. Hmm, amazing. Um, but here's the thing, though, Spike. Like, I will sit there and say this: it's not easy for some people, like, to admit when their characters are flawed. Some people can do it. Some people can't. Right? They'll defend these characters' actions like there's no tomorrow. Okay, fine. I mean, Spike Quick, like, I don't really care because that used to be me at one point. God damn it. Kerry says, tell the people who can do it. Kerry says, tell the people who can do it. I don't get it. It's like, I'll tell the people who can do it. I'm missing the part. Spike Quick says, then we have some people you block when they know. Yeah, that's, but to be fair, Spike Quick, that person was a troll. Like, just a bona fide troll. Yes, but that's the thing. Like, some people can do it, some people can't, and I get it. Like I said, I was that person. Mia says I'm not going to lose sleep if they kill any of the characters. They're just kept, but that's the thing, not really. Yes, as normal, sane people, we know this. It's the rest. It's the other percentage of people that can't really, you know. Kurt says, tell the people who can do it. Aqua, even no hesitation. Yes, no, and that's the thing, Kerry. That's why I said some people can do it, some people can't. And Valerie says, sure, Kyrie's with an emoji. No, no, but I mean, no, Kyrie's have actually called around her before. Kyrie's have actually done it before. I get it. Oh man, I wonder, did Jonathan actually leave? If he did, then I'll sit there and talk to him tomorrow. If he did. Another question I have to sit there and ask him. Why is this taking forever? Freddie said, hell, Carrie White had a rough life since she was a child. I don't know how Sasha's childhood was, but she could never have Happiness, at least she has friends because nobody likes Carrie. The movie is classic. Oh, I watched that movie. Mel says two wrongs don't make a right with characters of soap operas. Oh, okay, you're straight. Okay, Jonathan, you ever heard of a YouTuber named John Campia? Let me know if you heard of a YouTuber named John Campia, and then I'll tell you why I'm at. Well, I don't even think it's a question at this point. Whatever. Spikewick says the thing is Nina and Carly needs to make peace. You know, the diplomatic side of me will sit there and agree with that, but the drama side of me would be like Esme. Okay, John. Okay, Johnson says I know John Campia. So honestly, tell you, Jonathan, that's when I got my that's where I got my intro from. Good evening and salutations. That's where I got my intro from. It's John Campia. Like Craig said, just like how the lives are. But yeah, no, Jonathan, that's where I got my intro from. Curtis says Ava is out of line for not telling us something right away. I don't give a damn about Mason threatening her old ass cigarettes since she was 10 years of her mother, F. Dahlia. F. Dahlia. I love that. Oh, Duane says I heard of John Campy. I used to be a subscriber. You used to be a subscriber. What happened? I'm kind of curious now. Swipe breaks the only time there's drama is when the fangirls act up like, hey, always barking and not show. Oh my god. But no, yeah, no, Jonathan. That's where I got that from. Though. Yes, here's the thing, Jonathan. When I always sit there and try to learn from people, right? And the one thing, Jonathan, about John Campia is that he never had to do anything that was like outlandish, right? He never had to sit there and make a spectacle or be the worst version of himself to be popular. And that's something that I've always respected about him. But yes, the intro, yeah. Johnson says, have you watched E-Man movie reviews? No. The only person who sit there and still watch their reviews is Nostalgia Critic. And Jonathan, I think you know who the Nostalgia Critic is. God, I hope you know who this Nostalgia Critic is. Mia says, I still wonder if Austin is Pikeman. See, I'm sitting there thinking it's Zeke. I'm thinking, Gemini's in the chat. Who's good, Gemini? I think it's Zeke. I think it's Zeke. I don't know why. I think it's Zeke, though. Oh, Johnson says he's a cool. Oh, you mean Nostalgia Critic? Yeah. No, Uh, wait, Jonathan, you are talking about Nostalgia Critic, right? What's good, Gemini? Critic, there's only a few women here that aren't fangirls. Oh no, Kyrie, I'm sitting there thinking that I feel like Zeke is the head of Pikeman. I feel like Zeke is the head of Pikeman. I don't know why. I just feel like Zeke is the head of Pikeman. Very possible. Duane says I like Eman and Grace Randall. Duane, I actually know who Grace Randall is. I don't know. I never heard of Eman, but I know who Grace Randall is, though. Oh, Eman Jonathan. Okay, but I mean, do you know who the Nostalgia Critic is? It's funny, Jonathan. I'm sitting there saying, do you know who Nostalgia Critic is? And I haven't watched his videos in like 2 months. Like, there's only a few women here. Why is this? Oh, Johnson says, but I'm familiar with such a critic, and he is cool though. I used to watch his videos so much when I was working on another job. Keisha Albert, do you agree with the things Spider Quake is saying? No, not all of them. No, no, I don't agree with everything that he's saying. I mean, I think he's cool. I think it's cool that he does call out Nina when she does her crap, but you know me, like at the very least, I will respectfully agree to disagree. But no, to answer that question, why is this taking so long? I mean, it says I feel mystery nurses involved. Oh, you mean Nurse Nosy? I mean, I'm calling her Nurse Nosy. Oh no, no, I'm Quick. I think she was going to asking like, did I agree with some of the stuff you were saying, like as far as Kill Trina and stuff like that, or just some of the other stuff. Gemini says so proud of Pope today, telling Liam to kick rocks. Gemini said I said the same thing about Zeke, and I think that's why he's getting in good with Jordan. He knew she was the commissioner, had to. Hmm. Now, Gemini said you may be onto something about who Pikeman really is. Here's the thing. I don't think that they would sit there and just, well, I have to imagine. Okay, it's either him. No, it has to be him. I was gonna sit there and say Jackson, but no. Darby says, Isn't Zeke is way too young to be in the head of? Not really. If you're smart, you know the game, and you can quickly adapt and stuff like that. No. Spike Quick says, look, just saying me. That's why Quick says, look, just saying now me wanting Trina dead has nothing to do with race. Spike Quick said, look, just saying now me wanting Trina dead has nothing to do with I don't even know what to say to that. I mean I have an idea, but Letitia's in the chat. What's good, Letitia? Amir says I think she is involved with Austin. Spike Quick said just making that clear for some people. Oh, that Spike Quick. Trust me, I got that when you said that comment. I got that. Letitia, I'm saying Hope got backbone today. Yeah, she made a lot of people proud, and this is taking forever. Freddie says, I honestly don't care of the Pikeman storyline or who the punk as boss is. They're dragging it out. Honestly, I gotta rethink General Hospital. I'm just happy Heather Weber's coming back. Somebody else also said the same thing though too. Somebody else actually said the same thing though too. Why is this age doesn't matter when it comes to cry? Younger you are, the better because you take more chances. Sure. But I think it's just the simple fact that Zeke is actually smart. I feel like it's possible. I don't think they would have just brought in another actor for you know, just to bang Jordan, just to make her toes curl. Johnson says, I bet Bikeman is holding Jason somewhere in that. That'll be dope. I say that much. That'll be dope. Gemini says, when you are young, you are fearless. I can see that. Darby says he can be a lawyer working for him, but I can't see him being the boss running things. Freddie says, I said it yesterday, Albert. Just that I doubt is he can't hold water. You, you still saying something about that dude just running his mouth like there's no tomorrow about joining her business. I'm like, Jess is not gonna get over that. Nikki says, fun fact: when you ignore a narcissist, they will argue with themselves. Nikki said, fun fact: when you ignore a narcissist, they will argue with themselves. Hmm, interesting. I'm just gonna let it go. Now Jonathan says, I'm telling you, fake Roscoe's behind this. Here's the thing, the thing is, Jonathan, I would sit there and say this much. Um, if it does come out, I will sit there and be like, yo, listen, my boy Jonathan said so. Like my boy Jonathan called it out. John, oh, just says it never gets. Oh my God, here we go. Here we go. God damn it. Like Craig says, some people, someone's okay. Here we. Oh, that didn't take too long. Gemini says GH is dragging the storyline because of the writer's strike. They are doing what they can with the actors. I can see that. I can see that, Gemini. No, but that's what I'm saying. That's what I was. Listen, Jonathan. If you're right, you know me. I'm gonna sit there and give you credit. I'm gonna give you credit. Curry says, I will hold the water for Zeke. Okay, I will defend Zeke until the end of time, unless he does something to piss me off. So the point is, do not get on Kyrie's bad side. That's the takeaway message. Seriously, that's the takeaway message. Do not get on Kyrie's bad side. Um, Justice says I may be wrong, but I doubt. Listen, I'll be with it. Kirby says, yeah, yesterday, Albert, when I mentioned the movie The Fuzz, I mentioned Hot Fuzz is hilarious. No, I know exactly what you meant. You know what it is, Darby? I gotta find a platform to actually watch it on. Now, Amelia says, when it gets to it, Amelia says, I do think it's a female nurse nosy. I mean, that's the head of Pikeman. Darby says, have you seen Shaun of the Dead? No, that's another one that's on my list. That's another one that's on my list that I want to sit there and watch. Um, I do have a list of movies and stuff that I want to watch. I mean, it says I hope that both the boys of Pikeman and Mason, Austin Boys, are completely surprised. Uh, I was so about to knock over this damn thing. Spike says, the only thing I can think of that would make me turn on Zeke if he went after my Ava or give her too much attitude like Portia. When she first arrives, I don't play that. Amir says I think it's nosy. I think it's nosy nurse. They always call her nurse nosy. Yes. Freddie says it's bad. it's so bad how Sunny is so watered down, all because of Yippee Yippee Mike from Nissen Falls. Even one of Sunny's people got caught by Dante. And facts, facts on Freddie, facts. Okay. Darby says it will be funny that the new nanny will be Nurse Nosy. Yeah. Literally, if they here's the thing, if Nurse Nosy comes back and if she actually has a name, I'm still gonna call her Nurse Nosy. But with that being said, I think I'm gonna sit there and call this live stream a wrap tonight. But I do want to thank you all for joining now. This was so much fun. I don't know if I'm gonna drink tomorrow. I think I may chill tomorrow. I, I'll see. But, yeah. I'm not gonna be drinking as much as I used to, but I still will be drinking. But yes, with that being said, I think I'm gonna set the end of the live stream. I do want to thank you all for joining. This was this was fun. This was exactly what I needed. Thank you, Freddie. Thank you for joining. It's really funny because Jess in the comment section, she likes to slay me from time to time. But yeah, um, literally, your presence is my gift. Like, that is serious. Um, have a good night, Spider Quick. Have a good night, Freddie. Have a good night, Melanie. Johnson says, join us next time for another edition of Soul Chat with Albert Bostic. Thank you. And also, I feel like I have more questions too. I'm gonna sit there and ask you. So I hope I get to see you soon. Have a good night, Amelia. Have a good night, Nikisha. Yeah, no, Nikisha. That's what I was gonna slow down a little bit. I'll be drinking, but it won't be as often now. Yes, have a good night, Nikisha. Thank you for joining. You are amazing as always. Have a good night, Spider Quake. Have a good night, Darby. Have a good night, Mel. Gotta sit there. Gotta put up the list. Kyrie, it's funny too because I was hoping you was gonna put up that list yesterday. Ariana says this was a great way to end the day. Good night, Albert. Have a good night, Ariana. Thank you so much. Spider Quake. Have a good night, Jesse Jess. Um, Carrie says good night, Nikisha. Good night, Jess. Good night, Melanie. Good night, Spider Quake. Good night, Darby. Good night, Freddie. Good night, Jonathan. Good night, Amelia. Good night, Gemini. Good night, Dewan. And everyone. Listen, I will never get over that. Ever. Ever, 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 ever. Thank you, everyone. And I look forward to seeing y'all all tomorrow in the live stream. You know how we do. Also, before I go, if some people want to share some of the videos, that will seriously help. Like, seriously, just share a video, pick a video, share it. Really does help. Um, I didn't get a chance to look at my last um, analytics, but people actually did share it, and that means so much to me. Like, in all seriousness. So thank you, everyone. Yeah. Also, if you're not a member, join. Got some surprises coming up, so you wanna be in the in crowd for that. Have a good night, Freddie. Have a good night, Darby. Have a good night, Melanie. Darby says, "How does Kyrie's do it?" Kyrie's is just awesome like that. That's how he does it. That's how he does it. And if you're in Kyrie's or if you're in Kyrie's circle, you're good. Have a good night, Jackie P. Thank you for joining. Have a good night, Gemini. Also, have a good night, Polka Dots. I know she wasn't in here tonight, but I missed seeing her. So shout out to Polka Dots and Danny Bear 7. So, yes, have a good night, everyone. Stay safe, and I will see y'all tomorrow. Laters.